I'm at Pret Manger at London Heathrow Airport. It's kind of like British Starbucks, but they have more sandwiches and salads and stuff. And one thing I really like about Pret is it's one of the few places in the UK where you can get an American-style filter, drip coffee for cheap, like 99 pence, except they don't do it at the airports. They only do it in the shops in the city because at the airport it's a captive audience, and why sell coffee for 99 pence where you can sell it for £3.50 and the customers have no choice but to pay it. Someone got a raise, I'm sure, for coming up with that idea. I don't like that there's like separate menus for like airport people and not. They're making money hand over fist. It feels kind of jerky to just like squeeze that extra couple of pounds at us. Anyway, to protest Pret a Manger's decision, I'm going to go to Starbucks. Actually, I forgot. Starbucks in the UK serves wine and beer, so change of plans.
Look at this bullshit packaging. So you think it's a really big burrito or whatever wrap. Open it up, it's not nearly as big.
Woo! You got to be up early to beat me, mate. Coffee Wars, Part 5. Pop into my little favourite coffee shop, Lazy Coffee. I'm going to take you to all the coffee shops that the baristas and the roasters tell me about. So if I'm in the know, you're in the know. Lazy Coffee, just around the corner, is a million times better than that. Pret's just there, yeah? And Lazy Coffee's just around the corner. Pret's coffee is shit. They burn the beans, they burn your tongue, they burn everything, and it's the same price. Go round to Lazy Coffee, just round the corner, and get a proper coffee.
Frenchman in UK, and today I tried British version of Pret à Manger. First I buy this baguette. This bread, if it was in France, it would be put in prison. Next I try a croissant. The fucking testing. It's been a fucking week in this stupid city. I just want a fucking good croissant. This place is too much for me. The food is terrible. The people are crazy. The people have no tea. I try to drink this fucking coffee and it tastes like actual shit.
The same year Natasha died, Pret ran advertising campaigns boasting about their good, natural food. They plastered London with ads about their commitment to fresh, wholesome ingredients. The Advertising Standards Authority received complaints. When they investigated, they found the claims were misleading. Pret's lawyers argued semantics. What does natural really mean? What counts as good? But the ASA wasn't buying it. They banned the ads and ordered Pret to be more truthful. Did Pret learn their lesson? Not even close. The company continued to push the freshly made narrative, even as their operation increasingly contradicted it. Yes, some assembly happened in shops, but ingredients came from centralized facilities. Components were mass-produced. The romantic image of a chef lovingly crafting each sandwich was marketing fantasy. Former employees began speaking out online. One blog, expret.org, compiled their stories. Workers described foods sitting out for hours, mold on products, corners cut to meet impossible quotas. One customer even claimed they found rat droppings on their food. The reality behind those rustic wooden shelves: industrial food production with a handmade sticker slapped on top.
past Pret today, it looks booming, but if you look at their accounts released in late 2025, you see a very different number, a loss of over £500 million. And the owners, JAB Holdings, admitted that the brand wasn't worth what they initially thought, so they are selling loss-making locations because rumours are swirling that they want to launch Pret on the stock market, and they're desperate to fix the business model before they sell it to you. That's why the famous subscription is in chaos. In early 2025, they planned to hike the fee to £10, but faced such a massive customer revolt that they were forced to U-turn and keep it at £5. They realised that they had lost the lunch war to the likes of Tesco. That is why for the first time ever, Pret is trialling meal deals and ripping out their self-service coffee machines. And because of this, they aren't leading the market anymore. They're frantically copying supermarkets to survive. So when you visit Pret today, you aren't just finding a coffee shop, you're watching a distressed asset being dressed up for sale. Follow for more.